Dubai, a city that, by all rights, shouldn't exist. And yet, it does, rising out of the desert like a mirage made of glass, steel, and money. Every single skyscraper, every artificial island, every roaring supercar tells a story of impossible ambition. But look closer, beneath the polished, perfect surface. The cracks are beginning to form. We all watched Las Vegas stumble. Now, Dubai might be next. It all started with a simple, audacious idea: turn an empty desert into a global dream. Just 50 years ago, this was a small fishing village with a single road and one port. Then oil was discovered, and almost overnight, that dream ignited. The rulers of Dubai made a promise that sounded like pure fantasy. We will build the future here. And for a while, they did. The world's tallest tower, the world's biggest mall, hotels so luxurious they redefined the meaning of the word. They even built man-made islands shaped like the entire world. But dreams built this fast, this big, rarely last forever. Dubai's first, most fundamental weakness is the same one that haunts Las Vegas: nature itself. This is one of the hottest, most extreme places on Earth. In the peak of summer, the temperature soars to 50 degrees Celsius, that's 122 degrees Fahrenheit. The sand is hot enough to burn your skin. Air conditioners run 24 hours a day, not as a luxury, but as a lifeline. Without constant, powerful cooling, this city would become unlivable within hours. And where does all the water come from? From the ocean, processed through massive energy-guzzling desalination plants. Every single drop of fresh water here requires an enormous amount of energy to produce. And where does that energy come from? It still comes from oil. That's the great paradox of Dubai. The city built on oil wealth is now desperately trying to figure out how to survive in a world that's moving beyond it. Dubai markets itself as sustainable. You see the solar panels, the shiny electric cars, the talk of green tourism, but the truth is hidden in plain sight. The carbon footprint of a single Dubai skyscraper is equivalent to that of an entire village for a year. Beneath the dazzling glamour lies a fragile dependence on cheap energy, on cheap labor, and on a culture of endless consumption. Take any one of those pillars away, and the whole illusion begins to melt. Then, there's the money. Dubai doesn't just run on oil revenue, it runs on debt. Billions upon billions have been borrowed to fund these incredible luxury projects: the towering skyscrapers, the artificial islands, entire city districts built from scratch. As soon as one project is finished, another, even more ambitious one begins. They have to keep building, because to stop would be to collapse. It's an economic treadmill powered by the appearance of endless growth. Back in 2008, Dubai came dangerously close to going bankrupt. The global financial crisis hit, and the city's real estate bubble burst. Developers disappeared overnight, leaving half-finished skyscrapers standing empty like monuments to hubris. It was the neighboring emirate Abu Dhabi that had to step in and bail the city out with billions of dollars. The price for that rescue: the world's tallest tower was renamed the Burj Khalifa, in honor of Abu Dhabi's ruler. That wasn't the first bailout, and it won't be the last. But this time, the risk isn't just financial, it's existential. Dubai's entire brand is built on selling perfection, a lifestyle of luxury beyond your wildest dreams. But behind that shine, there's a hidden reality. Thousands of migrant workers live in crowded labor camps, earning just enough to survive. These are the people who built this paradise, but they can never afford to live in it. Their sweat is what keeps the marble floors gleaming. Their exhaustion is what keeps the air conditioning running. And their silence is what keeps the illusion alive. The miracle of Dubai rests on a foundation of invisible shoulders. Meanwhile, the tourists flood, and the influencers, the billionaires, the crypto-millionaires, they all come to take the same photos: the yacht, the skyline, the sunset over the desert. But just like Vegas, Dubai is transforming into a stage, a digital prop for social media. People don't visit to experience the city anymore. They visit to post that they were there. It's becoming less of a living, breathing city and more of a background. And that's incredibly dangerous. Because when people stop caring about the real city behind the pictures, they also stop caring about saving it. And the desert is patient. Every year the sand creeps closer. The sea levels continue to rise. The humidity gets more intense. Scientists predict that if global temperatures rise by just 2 more degrees, parts of Dubai could become literally uninhabitable for months at a time. The city is in a constant battle with nature, and in the long run, nature never loses. Developers keep promising futuristic fixes: floating homes, underwater hotels, even artificial rainmaking clouds. But the fundamental question remains: can a city built on an illusion ever become truly real and sustainable? Then you have technology. Dubai wants to lead the AI revolution with robot police, smart traffic systems, and autonomous drone taxis. But here's the catch. Automation means fewer human jobs, which means less need for a massive labor force. And without that labor force, the entire machine that keeps Dubai running grinds to a halt. Every single skyscraper depends on thousands of unseen hands doing the work. AI can't replace that, at least, not yet. In its race to the future, Dubai might just automate itself into silence. And still, the city keeps expanding. New towers claw at the sky. New man-made islands are dredged from the sea. New mega-projects with names like Downtown 2.0 are announced with huge fanfare. They call it progress. But from the outside it starts to look a lot like denial, because deep down everyone must know this can't last forever. Dubai's other great vulnerability is money leaving faster than it comes in. When global markets get shaky, nervous investors are the first to flee. Luxury property buyers pull out of deals. Ambitious projects stop mid-construction, leaving concrete skeletons against the skyline. Billions of dollars can vanish overnight. The entire economy depends on confidence, and confidence is the most fragile currency in the world. So why do they keep building? Because the performance must never stop. The moment the construction cranes fall silent, the moment the illusion of unstoppable growth falters, the world will look away. And when the world looks away, Dubai begins to fade. The city is trapped by the very spectacle it created. The fall, if it comes, probably won't be a sudden dramatic collapse. It will be quiet, a slow burn. A major project gets delayed indefinitely. A big developer defaults on a loan. An artificial island starts sinking a little faster than expected. A summer gets just a little too hot for the tourists to bear. And slowly, piece by piece, the cracks will begin to outnumber the cranes. But there is still a chance. If Dubai can learn to slow down, to pivot from illusion to genuine innovation, from performance to real purpose, it could survive. It has the wealth, the infrastructure, and the talent. The one thing it doesn't have is time, because the next crisis won't be a financial one. It will come from the sky, the heat, the rising water, the storms they are coming. And when they arrive, the city that shouldn't exist will have to prove, once and for all, that it deserves to. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these deep dives into the rise and fall of our modern world, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Next week we're re-exploring what might come after Las Vegas and why the future of entertainment might not be physical at all. See you then.